Welcome to the 1K worldwide giveaway video. Stay tuned. Good morning folks, welcome. Camera's going to go over. It's windy. And welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Notch to 11. I'm Marcus and it's another episode on the permission, but it's a classic summer's morning here in North Essex in the UK. It's windy, it's cold and it's wet. So this is going to be a short hunt. I haven't got a huge amount of time today. The rain is coming, as you can probably see behind me. So we've got about literally 2.5, 3 hours max. So I'm back on the permission. I'm looking for some good stuff. Let's keep our fingers crossed and I'll see you in a bit. First one of the day was a very faint 65 and very deep. So as I've said before, we've done this field to death. So yeah, it's iffy signals and everything today in the short time I've got. And that's my first one, which was in the 60s, which is going to be, I can see it already, a little cog. Yeah, that's quite cool. Quite happy with that. Yeah, so that's off a clock or something like that. But yeah, it's quite a cool little design, isn't it? Excellent. Right, let's crack on. There we are. A bit of a very iffy, I would say. 86-ish. Quite iffy, but we're not finding a lot at the moment, so let's give it a D. Right, I mentioned it was an iffy 86, and apologies if we're picking up wind noise. My the little wind muffler on my mic keeps falling off today for some reason. Anyway, yeah, an iffy 86. I've only just literally scraped the surface off. It's about 2 or 3 inches down. The other thing to be mindful, of course, is that the crops are getting longer, so you can just about see one in shot. I'm having to try and be a little bit careful because I don't want to trample those crops for the farmer, and those that do come out with the plug I'm trying to put back in carefully so that they survive. But yeah, Scratchy 86, if you can see it, it's here. It looks like the top of a spoon handle or a knife handle to me, but it looks quite grey, so it could be a silver one. So let's take, is it a full? Oh no, it's not a it's not a whole one, that's for sure. Let's pick you up. Yeah, it might be silver, you know. It might be. Cool. Can we be that lucky? Oh, it's got an initial or something on it. I don't know if you can see that. Cool. Oh, that looks quite interesting. Okay. Well, let's give it a clean, see what we got. Back in a sec. We're on the silver again. Love it. Oh, I wish it was whole, but it's not. But that is the end of a silver spoon or something or other. Some utensil, I suspect, and I think that says BGM with a little star in the middle. So that is proper old, I think. Yeah, oh, that's awesome. Another bit of silver off this field. That's fantastic, and you'll never hear me complaining about that. I've done the foil test and given it a little wipe with the foil so I could get those initials out. But that's as far as I'll go to now. For now, I'll go back and clean it up at the ranch. Not seeing a hallmark, but yeah, excellent. Another bit of silver off the field. Moving on. See you in a bit. Well, we found the end of a spoon, but it's the wrong blooming colour. It's a green one, not a grey one. Oh well. That's quite a cool little spoon though, to be fair, or what's left of one. Let's give it a wipe. See if there's anything. No, not particularly, is there? But yeah, spoon's a spoon. That's 2 spoons, we think. Right, let's find the rest of the silver one. That would be nice. See you in a bit. Next one was a nice 81. So this little strip that I've been doing is bearing fruit. And there's the clod. And there's the item in question. If you can see that. There we are. Coin in the clod. No imprint as such, but a coin nonetheless. Yeah, definitely a coin. Cool, it's a bit claggy, so let's give it a clean. I'll be back to you in a second. We're on the coins. Excellent. Well, this is quite an interesting one actually. I don't know if you can see that. Just give it a little bit of a field clean. It's a coin, but I think it could be some sort of commemorative coin of some description, because it looks like there's a lot of writing in the middle there, and there's a pattern or something around the outside. And then there's a bit more writing there. Yeah, I'm going to guess some sort of commemorative coin. That's very, very interesting. I shall look forward to cleaning that one up back at the ranch. So yeah, watch this space for that one, and we'll find out what it is hopefully later on. Excellent. Right, let's get cracking. Well, I don't know if you can see this one. I've just set my camera up to do some B-roll, funny enough. And literally stumbled on an 83, 84, so that's probably the best tone I've had all day. Oh, all day, I've only been here an hour or so, but yeah, so far. So, well, before you see the B-roll, here is a find for your delight. Let's see what we got. Yeah, 84. All right. Come on then, show your face. Oh yeah. Aha! Oh, it's lead, but it's round. That, ladies and gents, boys and girls, is a hemweight. Yeah, that is a little lead hemweight, which you'll see now. Onto the B-roll. Right, next one is a very iffy 91, very faint. I've got the, you probably noticed I haven't got my headphones on today, left them in the car by mistake. So I've turned the audio up on this because it's quite windy so I can hear it. It's a 91, but you know, it's a nice number, but a faint tone. So I thought, well, let's give it a whirl. Try to avoid the crops as best as I can, if I can. Right, let's have a look. Oh, it's out, and it's a 90 now, so that's encouraging. Oh, let's have a look. Something disc shaped. I think it's a button. Oh yeah, it's a button. Oh, that's quite a nice button actually. Oh yeah, that's got a crest on it. Let me come and show you. Yeah, I'm glad I live dug that now. Can you see it? Some sort of crest on there. And some writing. Oh, excellent. Yeah, well happy with that. Looks like it's still got the shank on it as well. Cool. I'll give that a quick clean up. If I can make out what it says, I'll come back to you. If not, I'll show you the roundup. See you in a bit. You can see that in the light. That is another Royal Cinque Ports Yacht Club button. I found one of these quite a while ago. Royal Cinque Ports is in Kent, so the other side of the Thames from Essex. However, there was a branch of the Royal Cinque Ports not a million miles from where I'm standing, so the presumption is that's come from a uniform from close by rather than down in Kent. But that's a nice looking button in my opinion, So I shall be very, very happy to take that home. Cool, see if we can get a few more in. See you in a bit. Okay, I'm going to give you yet another live dig for your delight. Before I do though, just want to say a massive, massive thank you to each and every one of you. At the time of filming this, I've gone over 980 subs. I'm just a stone's throw away from 1,000, which just blows my mind. So as I've mentioned on the last couple of videos, I will be doing a giveaway, and in fact this is the giveaway video. So make sure you stay tuned to the roundup, because I'm going to tell you what you need to do to enter this giveaway for my 1,000 sub milestone. And importantly, it's open to every single person that's subbed me, and no matter where you live. So if you're in America, the Far East, Timbuktu, doesn't matter. As far as I'm concerned, it's the least I can do to say thank you to each and every one of you. So stay tuned, and I'll show you the prizes, what you can win, but also how you enter the competition at the end of this particular video. But for now, a jumpy 80s. That could be anything. Let's have a look, see what we got. See, it's kind of high 80s, but all over the place, from kind of mid to high 80s, nothing in the 90s by the looks of it so far. Try and avoid that plant again. Standing by the coil doesn't help. Right. So it's out, whatever it is. Oh, I can see it from here. It's a huge bit of lead. There we go. That is Maximus Leadus. Massive. Cool, right, let's move on. See you in a bit. Next one was a very, very iffy 72. And as you can see, that's deep. I've had to take a lot of spoil out to get down to it. But I can just see, you may or may not be able to see it, just there, oh, is an edge, which I just got out with a digger. And I think it looks buckle-like to me from here. Yeah, oh yes. Oh, that's a beauty. That is a beauty. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's a stunner. That's an absolute stunner. That's got some age to that. Oh, what a day. Wow. What was supposed to be a very short hunt, it's gone a little bit over time, I must be honest. Has borne fruit yet again. Look at that. That's a beautiful debuckle, that. Let's just give it a quick clean. Back in a sec. That's a beauty. An absolute beauty. That is one for the cabinet if ever I've seen one. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Excellent. Let's move on. Maybe 2 or 3 more if we're lucky. Getting close to where the car is now. So yeah, amazing. See you in a bit. Next one was a 91. And I think we might be on another coin, he says. Yeah, nice green one. Is it a coin or button? It's a coin. Quite thin. Cool, let's give it a quick clean. Back in a sec. Not seeing much on there. Might be a little bit of right in there. But yeah, we'll check that one out back at the back at home. Cool, moving on. Next one was a 58. I did do a live reveal, but I had a bit of a nightmare, to be honest, because I dropped it and then I picked it up and then dropped it again. And then I cleaned it and realised I wasn't actually filming when I was cleaning it. But there we are. Tiny, tiny little thing right at the bottom of that hole. It's about 6-7 inches down. I can see a little bit of silver on the right hand side there. I've just give it a wipe with the toothbrush. I think that's silver. I'm just going to do a silver test and I'll be back in a second. Double silver, fingers crossed. Yep, absolutely beautiful. I don't know what it is. It's a little decorative rivet or something, I don't know. Off something very fancy, no doubt. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is my second silver of the day. And in fact, that's double silver twice on the trot. So last dig and this dig. Oh, that's fantastic. I don't know what that is, but that is beautiful. Absolutely tiny. Excellent. Oh man, this field, I tell you. Wonderful stuff. Right, running out of time now. I'll see you in a bit. Right, last one of the day, and I'm hoping we finished on a good note. It was a really iffy 75 yet again. And I don't know if you can see it in the clod there. A tiny little rim. So I thought if we can have a look together. Right. Bear with me. Scroll back out again. There it is. No, I don't think it's going to be what I was hoping it was going to be, is it? Yeah. Thought we were going to finish with a Oh, I don't know though. Hang on. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is fancy. I think... Oh, he's dropped it. He's dropped it in all his excitement. I think that's a silver button. I was going to get disappointed then, thinking it's just a little pewter button. Look at the state of that. That is gorgeous. It's got to be, isn't it? Right. Let's give it a clear. I can't believe it. Could it be triple silver on the last hole of the day? Right. Back in a sec. Well, it's a very, very fancy button, but alas, it is not silver. You can just see actually as I've cleaned it, there's a little bit of green showing through, which is obviously the base metal underneath. So it's a kind of silver coated, silver gilded, whatever it is, it ain't silver. Wow, that's a shame, but that is still a very, very nice looking button, if I do say so myself. Cool, that's it for now then. It's just starting to rain. Hang on to the roundup and stay tuned for the giveaway prizes and what you need to do. See you in a bit. Righto, that was a great day. Before we go downstairs to look at all the wonderful things I found, let's talk giveaway. As I said during the video, this is a giveaway to say a massive, massive thank you to each and every one of my subscribers for joining me on my journey. Whether you're right from the start, whether you're brand new, this giveaway is for one and all. Doesn't matter where you live in the world. I'm more than happy to post this to wherever you live. There are 3 prizes to be won, which I will show you in a minute. And because I'm not sponsored, I've funded all of this myself, with the exception of a couple of very kind donations, which I'll come back to when we go downstairs to look at the prizes. In terms of how you get involved in this giveaway, all I need you to do is in the comments below, simply put within your comment 1K. So the 1 and the K need to be together, 1K. Don't need a hashtag. Anywhere in the comment, that's all you need to do, and you'll be entered into a prize draw to win one of the 3 prizes coming up right now. Here we go then. 3rd prize. Minelab cap. Minelab drawstring bag. Composite cleaning pencil and pencil refills. Saxon keyring thingy. Notch to 11 distressed metal token from Luke at Anglo Models. That's the 3rd prize. 2nd prize, Nocta Macro leg holster for a pinpointer, a tub of Preserve It wax from the Composite Cleaning Company, a Notch to 11 distressed token, and a very cool, made by my own fair hand, replica Elizabeth I hammered coin keyring. Very nice. I'm going to make one of these for me as well. But that's 2nd prize. And 1st prize, the much coveted CAC mug, the 2nd of only 2 ever made so far. You get access to that. A brand spanking new pinpointer, complete with holster and lanyard. Another token, Notch to 11 distress token, and another keyring. This one is Henry VIII. Again, replica hammered keyring made by my own fair hand. So they're the three prizes. 1st, 2nd and 3rd. Coming with each and every one of those is a sticker pack. So a massive thank you to all my friends and detecting family who have sent me stickers to put in the pack. And in addition to that, if that wasn't enough for you, the lovely Luke at Anglo Models is also kindly donating a few bits to go in with these 3 prizes as well. So you'll be getting some nice little display pieces to put in your cabinets and shelves as well. So I hope you like those 3 prizes. From me to you, as I said, not sponsored by anybody. So I hope you enjoy them. We'll be doing the draw in the next week or 2. As for the finds, we've got a lot to cover, and I'm conscious this video is already quite long. So I'll cover it as quickly as I possibly can. Cat corner includes various bits and bobs, including 2 bits of spoon, a bit of a clock, some other random bits and bobs. Lead corner is our normal smattering of nondescript lead. 7 buttons, including a navel button. And then the very interesting top row, we've got a couple of surface finds, bit of clay pipe, a very, very cool glass stopper, sadly a bit chipped, but otherwise a very, very nice thing indeed. A bit of bronze, a hem weight, a couple of identifiable half pennies. We've got a George II, just about coming through there, and we've got a George III, just, well, very much coming through there. It's quite a good one, that one. We've got the remnants of what I think is a hammered coin. I thought it was a shotty end when I found it, that's why I didn't film it. But actually it's very thin and there is a little bit of design on both ends, on both sides. So that's some sort of old hammered coin, but pretty battered. We've got a Royal St. Port's military button, naval button. Very, very cool. Got an even cooler silver coated fancy button. I really, really like that. That's come up quite nice actually. That will be going in the cabinet. A very, very cool medallion. You won't be able to read this. You can just about make out some writing around a reef. And then the bust of a gentleman there on the back there. Really, really interesting this. This is a commemorative medallion for the Duke of Clarence and Avondale. And the Duke of Clarence and Avondale was also Prince Albert Victor of Wales, who was the eldest son of Albert Edward, the Prince of Wales, who later became King Edward VII. The most important thing about this, though, is that the Duke died of pneumonia in 1892. And this little medallion is to commemorate or memorialise his death. But much more interestingly, this chap, the Duke of Clarence and Avondale, it has long since been rumoured that he was in fact the famous serial killer, Jack the Ripper. Interestingly, the murders stopped after his death. So make from that what you will. So I'm hoping that will clean up its brass. I'm hopefully going to polish that up and try and actually get it back to some of its glory, but very cool nonetheless. And then the last 3 finds, 2 bits of silver, the end of a silver spoon with BGM and a little star. That's cleaned up quite nice. No hallmarks though, but definitely silver. A tiny little silver decorative piece. No idea what that is. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I suspect it's a cap, so it came off the end of something. Maybe a little riding crop or something like that, don't know. And then last but by no means least, a Tudor buckle. So again, another bit of Tudor from the Tudor field. So yeah, a fantastic hunt. Lots of stuff to put in the cabinet. Lots of cool things to be found. Remember, stick the word or the phrase 1K in the comments of this video and you will have a chance of winning one of these 3 prizes wherever you are in the world. Thanks as always. Stay cool. Thanks again. All the best.